Okay, stop with the dancing and the having fun, Danielle. My goodness. So today's tutorial is about this fun trend, red eye, red lip. Hope you like it. Okay, so let's get to it. That's Paint Pot Pro Longwear Painterly by MAC, and that's just a base that I use. And that's NYX. It's like a chubby white pencil, and I do that so the red can pop off more. When I did it for the first time, I didn't use that white pencil, but for today's tutorial, I did. So it did come out a little lighter than usual, because the first time I did it, the red came out a little different. And that is just like a bone color, like a beigey color, and I apply that all over my lid because I like to make sure I have a really good base going on. And then I start to kind of do a transition color to warm it up, and that's like a light brown, and I always like to start a little lighter. And I think there was some red on my little brush there from the other eye, so I was looking a little red, but that's a darker brown, so I go in with a darker brown just to, like I said, to intensify that transition. And just make sure that you take your time with this. Obviously this video is speeded up for you to see it, but make sure you take your time, get a little product and work on it. And then for me to kind of get in there and intensify the red later and the brown, I put a really bright orange, and this palette is, I think, BH Cosmetics if I'm not mistaken, and that's just a really poppy orange, so you can use any orange that you have, it will work. And that brush is really fluffy, and it's really nice for what we're using right now, and that is the main color, which is Ruby by MAC, and it's an eyeshadow that's kind of like brand new, I think. I don't know if it's new, but it's not old either. So I use a fluffy brush to apply that all over my lid, and I really like this. It's perfect fall color. And for that one, it's a shimmery one, and it's called Let's Roll, and it's really shiny. It's got like that really cool like orangey red effect to it, and I applied it with my fingers because when I applied it with my brush at first on the other eye, it didn't come out as good. So when I did it with my eye, I was like, with my finger, I was like, hey, this looks good. So I applied it with my finger, so make sure you do that. And then I used the brush that I used at first to apply the first red shadow, just to kind of even it out and not leave any harsh lines. And that eyeliner that I'm using there is like a pen eyeliner, and it's by Stila, but I don't know what it's called. It's just a black eyeliner for me to do a really good sharp line. And my eyeliners, my winged eyeliners, it's like a hit or miss. It's really weird. I'm always like super careful. This video is actually speeded up, but I'm going super slow, and I try to really pay attention because I'm not a pro at this, and I don't wear eyeliner every day. So every time I do it, I have to be really careful. So, just be mindful of that, and you'll get it. And obviously I like to go in with a little makeup remover wipe just to clean the edges so it's nice and sharp. And then I just use basically the same brown that I used for my transition for my lower lash area there, just to kind of give that nice little brown tone. And then I believe I grabbed the red right there, so obviously there's a little bit of the brown and a little bit of the red, not too much red. And then I did the sparkly red as well to kind of give like a nice little glow, but I didn't put too much because I don't want it to look like I socked in the eye or anything like that. But just smoke it out, make sure it looks good to your liking, obviously. And then there, since I already have my fake lashes on, I'm just using a little bit of black mascara to bring it all together, and a little bit on the lower lash, and the lower lashes as well. I don't know why I'm just all bunched up today. So just a little bit, nothing crazy. And for lips, I used that pencil there. Is called Brick Lip Pencil by MAC, and it's my favorite red lip pencil, guys. OMG, like I've used this forever, and I hardly ever sharpen it, and it's been here forever. I don't even know that I'm gonna buy any different one anytime soon because this works just fine for me. So I line carefully, obviously outside, and do a really good contour there of my lip, and I clean out anything that needs to be cleaned. And I think one day I'll do a video for you guys just on my lips and how I like to do it, because obviously that's really speeded up, and I like to have a method to the madness on how I do a red lip. And just making sure that you don't go too much from the outside of your natural line is obviously the best way to go. And that lipstick is Chili Matte by MAC. This is my favorite red lipstick. And that's what it looks like with just the lip liner and the lipstick. So you can see it's more a mattified look, which is also on trend for this fall is the matte lips. So that's your option for matte lips. And you guys can do a nude lip too, by the way. You don't have to do a red lip. And that is my second option, which is a glossy, look at me, dancing all the way. I get down, you guys. So that's just a very nice lip gloss. It's Pro Longwear Lip Gloss by MAC, and that is called Driven by Love. I don't know if they still carry this color, but I love it. And that's it for the look. I hope you guys like it, whether you do a bold lip that is matte or glossy or even a nude lip. Honestly, this red eye is so trendy for the fall, and I hope you guys like it. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. See ya.